First of all, let me say this. Immediately when the criminal investigation started 10 months ago, this is one of the important facts, he was stripped of his police authority. Now, consistent with the contract, he's held until the end of the investigation, but he was stripped of his police authority literally months ago when it started the criminal investigation. The reason is, let me say this, to then the kind of values point to the question. Our police department and individuals who make it up are entrusted both to provide safety throughout the community, trust with the residents that make up the community that they're a part of providing that safety, and also to uphold the law. And a lot of our officers, by and large, the men and women that make up the department, do that every day. They do it very well every day. This officer didn't uphold the law. In my view, took the law into his own hand. Didn't build the trust that we want to see, and wasn't about providing the safety and security. So at every point, he violated what we entrust him. And when you're entrusted as a police officer to provide safety, build trust, and uphold the law, and you violate it, you're going to be, in my view, held accountable for that action. The second thing is, whether you see it, hear about it, or read about it, in my view, I would express that this is it's also a violation of your conscience, and it is wrong, and it was hideous. And that's what I expressed. I also then expressed to everybody that they have a role in the city as stakeholders to also help us continue to build this city.
Are you concerned about trouble, and what would you say to people who are thinking about doing something disturbing on the streets of Chicago?
I'm going to just say something to the press as a whole, Fran. Your job is to report the news, not to see what events to create and then try to report on that. So just as a caution to the press, you have a role to play too here. My role as mayor, in both the call I had and the meeting I'm having, is all of us, whether you're elected or whatever position you have, you are a stakeholder in the city of Chicago, and a stakeholder that has a role and a responsibility and a voice to help us build the city.